What is up, y'all? So we are going to react to some Unfiltered Waters content. Shout out to them. They're always a good channel to react to. And the video I chose is it's called Gen Z Education. And the reason why I chose this is because there was a reel or something where they're talking about the term glazed, right? Glazing. Stop, glazing people. And I said, what they said, like hyping somebody up, and I'm like, no, that's not what it means. It means basically like get off my D or get off my nuts. This person's on my nuts. It's basically like seeking favor by, or metaphorically, it's seeking favor through sexual favors, sexual gratification to somebody. And we all know what donut glaze looks like. So that's the link. You're glazing this guy's donut. I don't, usually there's a comment or something or a like that goes on and nothing went up, so I'm wondering if they took it down or not. But, a lot of this stuff, let's see, growing up, there was like black people slang and like how, our cadence and speech patterns, and then there was kind of what the white people did. And it was different. Like I got called like, anything from an Oreo to being white. There's this phrase, too white to be black, too black to be white. Right? I didn't really fit in anything. Being a swimmer and super smart didn't help me in the 90s. Very much excluded me socially. But I just want to see, because swimming is kind of it's that sport, like I said, where it's kind of an outcast, looked upon sport. So I'm just wondering, all these Gen Z phrases that are like pop culture black things, how this like Wonder Bread culture, if you don't know, amongst black people, Wonder Bread is like the whitest of the white. This Wonder Bread culture we have in swimming reacts to these things. And, I've seen some clips and they're all misinterpreting things. Of course, just can't. Never mind. We're not gonna get into that. But anyway, let's see what they're talking about with this Gen Z education on slang, and let's make some corrections where we need them to be. So y'all gonna learn some stuff, parents. Y'all gonna learn some stuff too. Probably some slick stuff that your kids are saying that you don't know that they're saying. So let's jump into this.
She would say this.
Like her, I would say this. I don't know if she'd agree with me. Her 50 free this morning was.
Yeah.
It was, in swimming terms, I'm thinking about Simone right now. Like, I feel like she would say, she's just been complaining about training so much. So I don't know, like if we did like.
All of them so far.
Yeah.
Okay, last one of like terms, performative.
Performative? Mm-hmm. Is that like a Gen Z term?
In the way that it's used, apparently.
Oh. I mean, I say performative.
You know what? I don't even like that Gen Z term. This is all black euphemisms and phrases. Okay? This is all black stuff. So I don't even like the fact they're giving Gen Z credit for this.
A lot, but I don't know if I mean it in like a Gen Z way. But it's just like being fake.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, like why are you being so performative?
Yeah.
Like for the camera.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because it's used in like for like a social media TikTok way. Like the cameras come out. Wow, he
and
gets
you're
so
fake.
performative.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, I'll give you 98%.
Okay, so I missed most of hers. But yeah, performative, it just means like, it's pretty much being fake, being, have you ever heard the phrase, you're doing too much? Same thing. But I mean, if we were, keep it a buck, the moment you get in front of a camera, you're being a little performative, like me, I guess I'm kind of the same way in real life as I am here, but to say that there's not a degree of showmanship that goes on and performance that goes on, and maybe an embellishment of my characteristics, yeah, it's performative, right? I'm here to entertain and provide, edutainment. So of course. But yeah, that's, she's on the money with performative.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Dropped on New Year's Eve, and everyone was convinced that there was going to be a super secret episode. Like what, like incongruencies? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Okay. Now more around like kind of actions, trends, middle parts.
Oh, well,
I know, I'm rocking it.
I'm a middle part girl. And I remember in middle school, I was a side part girl. In middle school, side parts were so cool. And if you were a
This isn't Gen Z slang. This is mid part, side part's been around forever.
middle part, people made fun of you. I distinctly remember permanent middle part. You know how sometimes your hair just like won't part any other way? I
Yeah.
would like to get rid of my.
I love that. Okay, bag accessories.
Oh, like Labubus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still so salty about this. Okay, so back during World Cup, the sweetest.
Chopped.
Ooh, I actually called Simone chopped at Worlds and she didn't know what it meant. Claire and I, we were like, "You're chopped and unk." And she's like, "What's that mean?" And me and Claire were like, "Oh, like ugly and old." We didn't mean it, but
Obviously.
she got really offended. So, Simone, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, so chopped is, yeah, it just means you kind of busted in the face. It's probably, busted is better, because ugly is ugly. Busted is like you got some type of genetic defect going on. But then unk, so you have bro, cuz, your big homie, unk, and then I forget what the OG. OG is the top one. So that's like the old person who, like, back in the day, back in my time, he's got the wisdom. Unk is still, running around in the streets, but, they're older, right? So I would say OG is like 45 and up. Unk is like 35 to 45, maybe, it's like 45. No, I take it back. Okay, it's more about an age gap, I suppose, as much as it is about age. So, cuz is somebody your own age, right? Bro is somebody your own age. Cuz is somebody maybe not as related to you. Bro, same thing, but typically probably somebody related to you. You wouldn't call your brother cuz, that's for sure. So big bro, big homie, usually somebody in like their late teens to maybe 30, 29, who like knows things to help you navigate like high school and girls and all that stuff, right? Playing sports, how to hustle, how to make some money as a kid, and that whatever your neighborhood appropriate manner is, your hood appropriate manner is. Unk, you're probably about like 30 to 33 to 45. You think about when you're in your teens, your uncles are usually in their mid 40s, right? So that's what unk comes from. And then your big homie, not your big homie, your OG, right? They're the old heads in the game who have that wisdom and that knowledge for you, and the perspective that you don't have about the world and your place in it and what's coming at you based on how you move, right? So once again, bro and cuz, big homie, big bro, unk, OG.
But chopped, yeah, just not like ugly, more so just like washed, maybe.
Okay. Oh, interesting. I thought it was just like, oh,
Washed is its own thing.
not cute, but it's a little
Not
bit like
cute,
washed up.
dirty.
Ooh. Wow.
Whatever you want to say in that realm.
Okay, it's just bad.
Like I said, chop means like you have something like wrong with you. They're like beating around the bush because, they ain't in the black culture like that. You know what I'm saying? But it means there's something like wrong with you, like genetically, that's like got you messed up. Like you can't fix it. They're describing all things. You can take a shower. Like you can fix all those things. Chopped is like you chop a tree down, that it ain't growing back the same way or at all, right?
Chopped. Like I probably look chopped right now. Like
No,
wet
you do not.
hair.
No. Wet hair is just like swimmers wear wet hair better than anybody.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Chungus.
My
this is annoying. It's just like somebody really quirky.
Chungus Life.
Also, that one is not black for show.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I probably say that every day. I mean, the actual term is like kind of bad. I won't say it.
Yeah.
But
It's fine. Reagan did. We're gonna.
She did. Okay, yeah, that's good. Good. I'm glad she did. Chungus, probably like a beefcake.
Wait.
Like Chungus, like I'm just like my Chungus life. Like I'm just like I don't know how to explain it. Like yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the one that no one has been able to get. So it is, I'll give you a hint. It is what people are now calling this food establishment, chipper.
Chipper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is not Gen Z at all. Chipper just means, unless they're about to say something stupid, chipper means just like happy. Like joyous. Joyous is probably a better word.
Oh, I haven't heard that. Chipper.
Chipotle. People are calling Chipotle chipper now.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that.
Okay, so you like that one.
I'm gonna use that.
Okay, nice.
It's used for Chipotle?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go to get some chipper.
Where did it come from?
I don't know. I mean, I went in on a deep rabbit hole on TikTok for this. So
Okay, good.
I did.
TikTok brain. Reliable source.
Like, I multiple checked too, because I was like, it could just be.
Yeah.
But no, multiple people calling it chipper, yeah.
I'm gonna tell my mom, let's go get some chipper. She's gonna be like, what?
Like, what?
I like it.
Aura farming.
Aura farming. Oh, that's a classic. You got the
Yes.
We did that at Worlds last summer.
I know.
All the TikToks. That was like a good trend last summer. I feel like it kind of fizzled out a little bit. Kind of got old. It's like the 6'7". Like
Yes.
I mean, people are still. I don't really like that one.
Well, when the old people get a.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't like it either because it's aura farming or having aura to me is like the biggest like. I just don't want to use the word that's already there, right? Which would be swagger, right? That's all it is. And you want to call it. Nobody says I'm swagger farming, but if you want to call it, it's just like they ain't doing nothing and they swagging. You know, like, what's a good way to say it? Like when you're, okay, a good example is any swimmer who has like a warm-up routine, like seriously, slapping himself, like, that's that swagger, right? Can't nobody mess with me type vibe. That's what aura farming means. It's like, ain't nobody mess with me. Like, I'm the cool one. I'm the big homie. Bow down.
Hold of it, it gets ruined.
Yeah,
Let's just be honest
that's true.
about
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Well, it was good while it lasted, but
But is
don't think
aura farming
anymore.
mean, like, here's the question: is there a negative connotation to someone who's aura farming, or is it positive?
I think it's positive.
Positive.
I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
Like, well, the word aura itself, like you're just kind of like high and mighty, I guess. Like you have aura, like you had a good race, you have aura.
Right. Right.
Aura farming can kind of just like relate to that too. Like you had a good race or.
First of all, if you have a good race that's like aura, no. There are plenty, not even plenty. Every swimmer, I've never seen a swimmer touch the wall and be like, oh, that was aura. You know, you get a 6 celly, you know, Cesar Cielo world record, mountain the lane line before people was really doing that like that. Frederick Bousquet world record 50 freestyle. I'd say that's like aura farming. Because it's like, okay, so that's like swagging on them. That would be like aura farming. When you swagging on somebody. You know, you finish your race, you hit a nice celly, you swagging on them. So if you ain't even celebrating, and it can't be some cheese ball stuff, it can be some cornball stuff. So it's got to be like a 6 celly. That's you swagging on them. Right? That would be the same thing as aura farming. Now, aura would just be, it's just like your vibe. Like just the magnetism of who you are. And people see it. Usually they can see it or feel it. But that's what that is. But yeah, this is... Why people just got to mess up black stuff all the time? Huh? Why can't you just go look, okay, this is what they mean and use it the way it's meant to be used instead of turn into this garbage that doesn't mean what it's supposed to be. Like, woke? Man, that word is dead now. That was us.
or anything in that realm.
Okay. Glaze.
Oh, that's a staple.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, the one thing I don't like about glazing is it's just like a glorified word for like a compliment.
Yeah.
Here we go. No, glazing is an insult. Glazing, we're about to go full screen on this one. Glazing is an insult, okay? It is an insult. Glazing is an insult. It means get off my nuts. If you know what SMD means, stop doing that. You know, another word, you know, we're just going to go completely rated R right here. Not completely, but it would be like somebody saying, get off your knees. You're glazing him. That's what that means. That's what that word means. Okay? So you guys might be using it, but the people who know what it means, they look at you and laugh at you like you're some clown. Because they know like, oh, wow, this person doesn't know he's talking about SMD. You think he's giving a compliment. Oh, you SMD over there. No. Glazing is an insult. 1,000,000%. Okay, if I say, yo, nobody says like, oh yeah, I want to glaze you. No. You use the term like stop. It's like being it's like a comment, like you could use it as like a teacher's pet thing. Like that's not a compliment. Okay? Mama's boy, it's not a compliment. Coach's son, not a compliment. Glazing is not a compliment. I'm gonna clip this and make sure I put it on IG. Glazing is not a compliment, swimming community.
Like, let's say like I give you a compliment and someone in the corner is like, oh, you're glazing her. It's like, no, I'm giving her a compliment. Like, I like giving compliments. It's not glazing. Like, I feel like there's like a negative connotation with glazing.
That's what I'm getting. Like Reagan was saying, like it's like you're almost like, you know, kissing the ring or sucking up to someone when it could just be like, no, I'm just hyping you up.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
no, you would call that giving a compliment or hyping them up.
I like that. Hyping people up.
Yeah. We'll change.
Why you gotta change something that's meant to be negative to a positive?
That'll make it positive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Peak.
Peak. It's pretty. I feel like that's a staple.
This is also not us. This is some cornball stuff right here, peak. This is, so when you have like glazing, like all this other stuff popping up, and then everyone's like, oh, let me do my own. What about peak? Nah.
Peak. Well, there's like, I feel like.
Okay, here, I'm gonna give you all insider trading about black people. There is a common point where black people will come up with some cool shit and everybody, so like 6'7", right? And eventually it gets to the point where, and I remember this happening even like when I was a youngster. It happens now too. You can see it. If you're ever around black people, you pay attention when there's like some hot new term going around, and you see white people do it too much. You will see the black people like this is deflation. Okay, I want you all to start looking for this. Okay, if you have any black friends, I want you to start looking for this. When there's some like trend going on that they start, and then it migrates into the white community, and then they start using it or making up their own terms. I want you to just look for it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's funny, where it's just this look of deflation, where it's like, usually they'll say like, man, we can't have nothing. Like that's one of the things that one of the comments is made about it. Peak is one of those words where, you know, we had glaze, Aura wasn't us either. You know, we still had swagger. Now, you know, everybody says Aura, but yeah, it's how the game goes. It's how the game goes, you know?
It could go both ways, like peak, like, oh, like you peaked in something, or peak, like that's awesome, like that's amazing, like the IU football game this Monday, that's peak, like that's gonna be peak entertainment. Peak game.
Like, can y'all hear it? Like, I can hear it. Like, it's like, oh, the IU game, it's gonna be peak. Like, nobody says that. obviously they do say it, but I can just feel my black spidey senses tingling when I hear some cornball stuff like that.
A peak national championship,
Yeah.
like anything in that realm. So I feel like it could go both ways.
Yeah.
But I like to see it in a good way. So
Yeah, I like peak.
yeah.
Performative.
Performative. I don't know if that's really like brain rot.
Or is it more like does Gen Z use it more than anybody else?
I don't really use it that much. I don't
Okay.
think I've really heard that many people use it that much.
People talk about it just because of social media, like, oh, that person's performative, meaning they're
Yeah. I don't know.
You know, obviously this isn't my show, but I think the thing that I would have done is I would obviously it's a microphone issue too, is I would have had everybody in there, or at least like small groups. You know, I probably would have had it by different ages too, and then ask them these questions, so that way you get people bouncing ideas off of each other, and that's always an interesting dynamic with people, especially people from different cultures. Obviously, swimming is kind of it's one culture, and the people who make it up are typically affluent. So that type of culture, whether they're black or white, but yeah, it's that's what I would have done.
I don't use that.
refute that one. Okay.
I might though. I might start using it.
All right, that is it for our words. Let's move on to more trends.
Okay.
Middle part.
Okay. Ooh, middle part. I have a middle part.
You're rocking the middle part. How do you feel about the side part, though?
I had a very big side part when I was a kid. Literally all the way through high school, probably until like COVID hit, and I was like, I'm gonna be different and do a middle part now, and I like haven't gone back. But people who wear side parts now, I mean, I'm not gonna judge, but like you're probably still living in like I don't want to say that actually.
You can say it.
You're probably still living in like the 2010s.
So, I have a side part. I
Right
don't even
now?
know- No, I don't even know if I have a side. I just don't like parts on me.
Okay, that's
so
fair,
I
that's
feel like when you get your hair cut and they're like, which way do you? I'm like, I don't care because I don't part it.
Yeah.
But like, I'm actually very envious of people like you rock a middle part.
Thanks.
But I don't think I can rock a middle part. So that's only
Yeah.
why I don't do it.
I'll tell you a secret for you guys listening. Call it a bald spot. Call it a bald spot. It's like a playful teasing thing.
I wish I was that person that didn't have to part my hair at all. Like wherever it fell, like that's where
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
But I used to strictly be like, boom, boom.
Oh, like you really?
yeah, like it was
Okay.
exotic.
It was
but
exotic.
We're past that stage, so.
Bag accessories.
Bag accessories, like patches and stuff.
Patches, like the
Labubus.
Labubu, like the trinkets, like the charms.
I'm down. Yeah.
Okay.
This
You have
summer we like would decorate our bags. Aaron Gemmel made patches for everyone, and that's kind of like how the patch trend started. So,
Okay.
I mean, it's probably been a thing for a while, but we go ham on our bags. Honestly, I have like a
I see it now,
a
yeah.
Buc-ee's thing
Yeah.
on my bag. I've had it there for like 3 years. It's kind of like,
All right, I'm gonna say this, and this carries across all sports. If you, and this is where the aura stuff comes in too, right? The aura, the swagger, swagging on them. If you're not that guy, you should not be wearing that stuff. You just look like a cornball, like a look at me, performative, as they might say, right? Like, so, right, in basketball, I show up to basketball, like I'm wearing something like this, right? That's kind of tight, fits well, you know, shorts, mid-thigh. You're going to look at me and be like, especially when I grew up when everybody wore baggy everything, right? So I'm walking in there with all these tight clothes on, short, everything like doesn't fit me or looks like I got it off of like a hand-me-down. If you're a real baller, you know that those are the ballers. Okay, the kid who has a headband on, probably not. Wristbands, probably not. The more bands they have on, probably not. Typically, baggier clothes, they might probably all right, somewhere in the middle. Tucked in shirts, baller. Short shorts, baller. High socks, or back then people didn't wear high socks, right? They'd wear like the ankle, just over the ankle socks, right? The way they, I guess they don't do it in the NBA anymore, but that was like the NBA style, was just over the ankle. But if you wore the mid socks or high socks, looking like, you know, white grandpa, baller. But yeah, tucked in shirts especially. right? And if you think about it, if you go back and you watch some Jordan clips, you'll see him. He has his jersey tucked in practice. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people do not do that. So there's like, that's what I'm saying. Like it's my game speaks. There we go. That's what aura is. There we go. And swagger and swagging on is my game speaks. You got swagger. It's a silent confidence. My game speaks. And when I'm swagging on them, now I'm gonna let that confidence out on you. It's gonna be aggressive. You're gonna feel the confidence. It ain't gonna just be silent anymore. All right, so that's what aura farming is. Obviously, aura farming is not a projection verbally, but it's a silent same thing where I'm swagging on them, right? So someone who has aura, their game speaks. So when your game speaks, you can do whatever you want. You can look like a cornball. Me wearing all this tight stuff, short stuff, makes me look like a cornball. But when I'm busting your ass on the basketball court, the people who wear that cornball stuff, you can't wear cornball stuff and then play terrible, right? Because it's a stereotype. Like, people know not to pick the people who wear that stuff. Now, when you don't get picked and then you bust people's asses, it's like, oh, this is an actual real good guy. So wearing that stuff doesn't get you picked to play. So the people who wear it are usually good. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you show up with all this bag tags and stuff on, but your game don't speak. You look like a cornball. You look like a lame. So that's the rules. Obviously, like I said, people look at swimmers like we're a bunch of losers because we don't get this stuff, right? And that's why you'll probably have people saying, yeah, let's wear all this stuff, but then they suck. It's like, you look like a cornball. You look like you're here for attention, not to win. Not to be a baller. Not to let your game speak.
Like my lucky charm. So
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I like it.
I feel like it adds your authentic personality to your bag.
Yeah.
No show socks. See, you have them on right now.
I love them. Honestly.
Okay.
I used to wear the high-rise ones like in middle school. I feel like every middle schooler would do that. Or like the
Right.
neon Nike high-rise socks.
Yes.
But I mean, the only high-rise socks I wear are like IU ones on like superstitious days. Like
So, that's just a style thing. If you got on the correct pair of pants, there's swimmers, they on whatever. You get on the right pair of pants, you go ankle socks, right? No show ankles. Depending on what activity you're doing, you go over the ankle. You go high socks depending on different activities. There's, style rules to this that, of course, the melanated beings of America are hip to. But, it is what it is. So thank you for hanging out, guys. I hope y'all learned something. Once again, glazing is an insult. Hit the noti bell, drop a like, subscribe, help us get boosted in the algorithm so we can bring this edutainment to the swimming world. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.